part, the first thing I'm going to introduce myself was Mr. Yusuf, okay? And then we're going to know what you need to know about Cambridge exactly. And then we'll know the course structure, the content structure, and how the assessment goes on for this. And then we're going to move to the lesson. No, this is for Cambridge. Cambridge Edexcel is at 7 p.m. Not now, okay? This is for Cambridge. Yes, the starting will be 10th of September, inshallah. No, we're going to take a topic, but when I start the course, I'm going to take from A to Z, all topics in the syllabus. But I'm going to explain the topic. Like, the first thing, I'm going to define myself, was Mr. Yusuf. Then what you need to know about math, Cambridge, the course structure, content structure, assessment overview, how the exams will be at the end, and then we're going to take a short list. The first thing is, who is Mr. Yusuf, or as some of the students need to call me Dr. Yusuf. My full name is Yusuf Saber Yusuf Ahmed. But the people they call me Yusuf Ahmed, they take the first and last name. First Yusuf, last Ahmed. But the full name is Yusuf Saber Yusuf Ahmed. You're going to find it on Google Classroom, inshallah, when I create for you a new account in Google Classroom. You're going to find me dealing with you in the full name. I have been teaching for, this is the 10th year, the starting of the 10th year, 8 of them for the IGCSE. I'm currently working at 3 schools, part-time instructor at 3 schools, 2 in Cairo and 1 is out of Cairo. I do teach there. The schools I'm working at, Delta International College, Excellence International School, and Al-Wadi International School. I'm teaching both boards, Cambridge and Edexcel, IGCSE, which is OL level, and A levels as well. I was working in Saudi Arabia, or I have been working, I used to work in Saudi Arabia at the Hassan International School, if you know Hassan, or some people they call it Hassan. I have worked there for 40 years at the Hassan International School. Before I was working in Egypt for 5 years, and then I moved to Saudi Arabia. But now I settled down in Egypt. But this is a quick brief. I'm having a pre-master degree. I didn't finish my master yet. But I'm having a pre-master in my specification. This is brief about myself. And now let's know what's the course structure. What we will do in this course, inshallah, to facilitate everything for you and make you ready to take, inshallah, to get A star or the highest grades in the subject. Everything in this course will be explained in details, all topics, nothing will be skipped. So if you want to follow up with me in everything you can do, I'm going to send you the syllabus, the plan for the course, okay? So the explanation, nothing will be skipped in this course. Every and each single point will be explained, inshallah, in details. You're going to have practice on each topic during the class. We'll practice from the classified, we may practice from the past paper, we may practice from different sources, many sources, because the math is not a limited subject. Math is unlimited subject. It's like an ocean. You need to practice. Once you practice more, you're going to have a huge background, you know, lots of information. You are now knowledgeable. So inshallah, you can handle and do your best in the exam and get the highest grades. Then we have, yes, you gotta be assessed. I'm gonna do assessment always for you continuously. It may be quizzes, it may be mock exams, okay? It may be chapter quizzes, like when you finish a specific chapter, I do a quiz on this chapter. I may come in any session, I tell you you're gonna have a quiz. So you must be ready always, okay? And stop creating excuses, except if you have an urgent excuse or confirmed excuse. I must receive this excuse from the parents themselves, okay? They confirm this excuse. I do believe you, but the parent must confirm this excuse. Okay, I'm just reminding the ones who just joined now to turn on the cam. Please turn on your cam. The cam must be on because I don't want to remove anyone out of the meeting. It's very important. You set your cam, please. Salma Rami, the rest your cam. So I was saying you will be continuously assessed during the class, inshallah, during the course. You may have quiz. The plan is taking quiz each 2 weeks. I may make it every week, or I may make it every 10 days. But mainly it will be after 2 weeks or every 2 weeks. There will be a report. Okay, I'm going to make a report. The report will be including what are the strength points, what are the weaknesses, participation in the class, and then I will write about what homeworks did you submit and what grade did you get, or what you didn't submit, and I'm going to write everything in this report, and it will be sent to the parent. And you may have a copy from this, but you already will be in Google Classroom, so you can know everything, what's submitted and what's not submitted. You're going to have only two homeworks. If they are late, you will not be allowed to join the next class. So maximum 2 homeworks, and you must have a reason or excuse why didn't you submit this. Okay, you're gonna have 2 sessions per week. Until the revision, I may increase them during the revision. Okay, but mainly you're gonna have 2 sessions per week. And I already sent the timings for the classes. Inshallah, there will be 2 groups for Cambridge. Isn't it there? So you can join whatever suits you in the timing, group 1 or group 2. There will be continuous follow-up with the parents, inshallah, by sending the reports. The assistants will check the homework, and I'm the one who's reviewing. I will review the homework correction to make sure everything is properly done. Yes, the assignments will be in Google Classroom. Correction will be returned. For example, if you have 3 days for the assignment, so after 3 days, the correction will be sent. Maybe 1 day later, like on the 4th or maximum the 5th, and the correction will be in the same day. So within the week, the corrections will be done, and the homework correction will be sent to you or the model answer. During the quizzes or the mocks and this, I'm going to make for you a curve. What's the curve? The level of your solution. What did you do? I may make for you a quiz or a mock that's hard, and most of you got lower grades in this. So I'm going to make a curve the same as the IGCSE exam. So we do a curve and I check what were the highest grades in Karma, and then we decide every one of you got which grade. If you got A star, if you got A for example, if you got B, and so on. Okay, so there will be a curve for you. Yes, one thing more. There will be a WhatsApp group for contacting the parents and students, sending the links, sending the materials, and so on. So you're gonna have Google Classroom. You're gonna have a WhatsApp group. There will be a group for the recordings. For example, now you had an occasion, something happened, you cannot attend. You have a class urgent, you need to attend it. So the classes will be recorded, and inshallah it will be uploaded to the group. But if you're going to be absent for any reason, you must inform me before, or inform any of the assistants, okay? And make sure that you texted me before. Otherwise, 2 times and then you will be banned from the course. Attendance is very important. If you have any excuse, it's very important to send it, and so on, okay? So I wish these points are clear to you. Let me take you briefly to the next point. Yes, what do you know about the content? Everyone of you pay attention very well. There are 2 codes. They are the same syllabus exactly. This code and this code, as I told the students who attended the first class before, the first code is for the grading system from 9 to 1. So when inshallah you do the exams and you get your grade, you're gonna find your grade is 9 or 7 or 8 or 5 or 4 and 6. And inshallah, every one of you gets 9 and 8. And this one is the same syllabus, but the only difference is the grading system is a bit different. It's from A star till U. A star till U. Okay, so these are the two syllabus of them. They are the same thing in Ahmed, but the only difference is the grading system. So if you register with the British Council at the school with this grade, it's fine. If you register with this, it's fine. But I do prefer to register for this one because this one, it has two chances. 9 grade is A star, 8 grade is A star as well. Both of them, they are star. I'm going to talk to this about this point later on. And if you watch it, the first session, you're going to find everything is explained clearly in details. So I will pass by the content quickly. What's the content here? So you can see the IGCSE Cambridge syllabus or the OL syllabus. The first thing you're going to have numbers topic, and then you're going to have algebra and graphs. And then the next one. These are the main chapters you're going to study, but still there are details inside each chapter. And here you're going to study geometry. In algebra and graphs, you're going to study equations, factorizations, simultaneous equations, quadratic equations, factorization, subject of the formula, proportion, variation, many things you're going to study, inequality, and so on, plus the graphs part. So algebra and graphs, and here the numbers. Numbers, percentages, ratio, currency exchange, and these topics, the basics for the numbers. And then we have geometry, as I mentioned. Here you're going to study trigonometry. Did any one of you study trigonometry before? It's suppose you studied trigonometry. Sine, cosine, tan. Yeah. Did you study this before? If any one of you have studied trigonometry before, use the raising up hand button, or just text me in the chat if you have studied trigonometry. Okay, great. Thank you so much. We already, inshallah, going to start trigonometry from A to Z. Don't worry. You're going to have a very detailed notes. Inshallah, you will like it. Each topic in the syllabus is explained in a separate PDF file. You're going to have a notes, which is like a booklet. It includes everything together. Okay, in a file, it's 70 pages. But in Ahmed, this one is like, it's summarized topics. But I have another one which will be sent, inshallah, like 2 weeks after the starting of the course. It will be including everything, and each and every topic karma will be in a separate file. So you can get back to this file if you forgot something, if you want to study quickly. If you don't have time to watch the recording once again, you can get back to this notes. So let's see what's next after the trigonometry. We have mensuration. What's the mensuration? Mensuration, we have already taken this before when we were in the previous grades, grade 8, grade 7, even in grade 9. Mensuration is surface area, volume, area of 2D shapes, perimeter, and these things, plus the area of the circle, circumference of the circle, and we're going to add some new parts, plus the problems will be more advanced in this part. So the mensuration is area, perimeter, and so on. Then you're going to study coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry, the gradient, slope, y equals mx plus c, equation of straight line, and so on. This is the coordinate geometry. By the way, coordinate geometry can be considered as a part of the algebra. It can be considered as a part of algebra. Then you're going to have the rest of algebra, which is the most advanced part and very important. And none of the exams will be out of these questions. These 3 topics must be included. Maybe 2 of them, or maybe the 3, but they must be in the exams. Calculus is the new part. I'm sure that no one of you knows anything about calculus, especially that if you finished grade 10, if you finished grade 9 and now you're joining 10, no one have any idea about calculus. Calculus is a new part. Inshallah, it will be easy to you when you're going to study it. Functions, it's advanced part. You already have an idea from before, but this is the advanced part. And then the sequences, you have more details about the sequences, and the questions are advanced. This can be considered algebra as well, but I do prefer to teach them separately because these are heavier than the normal algebra. Then you're going to take vectors and transformations. Transformations of shapes, 2D shapes, rotation, reflection, translation, enlargement. These are the transformations. Vectors is a new part for you. I didn't study this before. You may have an idea if you have the textbook from the school, or maybe if you have heard this from one of your friends, elder than you, your elder brother or sister, and so on. Then the last part is the probability and statistics. Probability, it will be more advanced because you may have word problems. Statistics, you're going to study mean, mode, median, the charts, how do you sketch them, the histogram, and more details. This is a quick summary for the syllabus or what you study. We can say this is a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 chapters. We can summarize them on 8 chapters because I can combine algebra, graphs, and coordinate geometry. In some courses, I do combine geometry and trigonometry together. So I do consider like there are 6 to 8 chapters, inshallah. Will be finished if we started on 15th of September or 10th. I can finish them on by at most the 1st of March. Last year, I finished on the 5th of March, the whole syllabus. And we're having 2 months for revision, 2 months and 1 week for revision and solving complete past papers. But during the course, I was solving already past papers. We're taking questions from the classified. We're practicing during the course so I can make the students ready, inshallah, for the exams, or they are well prepared for the exams. And now I'm going to take you to the next point. Okay. Remaining only, I will show you how to, or what's the examination process, what you will do exactly, and then I will move to the class of today, inshallah, and then we'll be done for this class. Any one of you has any question? Or everything I finished is clear? Fine. Let me now show you the process of now the assessment. How will it go on? Or how you will be examined exactly. Fine. Every one of you, if you attended the last class or the first class, you already know the process. If you did not attend, you may have no idea about the process. Exactly what you will do in the math for Cambridge, math of Cambridge, the assessment or the exams will be as follows. I told you have 2 codes, 0980 and 0580. Both are the same syllabus, but the only difference, Karma, is in what? In the grading system. Your grades will be shown and the result in a different way. This will be in 9 to 1. This will be a star to you. Tamam? Okay, Alana? Etaj, tamam? Everything is clear? Malik? Fine. You're going to have 2 exam papers. You will do them, 2 external exam papers. Paper 2 and paper 4. These are the 2 papers you will do. But in the science subjects like physics, chemistry, biology, you're going to have 3 papers because one of them will be alternative to the practical. Because in math, we do not have practical. You're going to have 2 papers. Paper 2 is out of 70 marks. This is the maximum mark. It's out of 70. The duration for the exam is 1 hour and 30 minutes, total of 90 minutes. It's 1 hour and 30 minutes. This paper is called short answers or short answers paper. Yes, you're gonna have short answers paper. You may be asked to add, subtract, finding temperature, solve a linear equation, simple things, but sometimes it have this paper, sometimes it has tricky questions, by the way. It will not be always that much easy, but you can inshallah easily get in this paper 50 and above out of 70. But if you work harder, you can get 60 and above, inshallah. You may get the 70 out of 70 in this paper. But the second paper, which is more important, and it's intensive paper, which is paper 4, it's out of 130 marks. Its duration is 2 hours and 30 minutes. This one consists of the question or the structured questions. Ahmed, what does it mean, structured questions? You may have a question that include point A, point B, point C, point D, and all are cumulative. All they depend on each other. Okay, all the points. And if you got something in A, you may need it in B, you may need it in C, and so on. But this paper is very important. So maybe some of you will say, I will just focus on paper 4. I will try my best to get the highest mark and leave paper 2. No, both of the papers, they complete each other. Their total at the end is out of 200. So you need to try your best to get, inshallah, the best grade in both papers. Here you try your best, inshallah, to get 55 and above or 50 and above. Here, not less than 100 or 110, inshallah, so you can be in the safe side and get a star. As I told you, I do recommend this because this one, it has a chance of getting 9 or 8. 9 is A star, 8 is A star as well. 0580, it's A star, and the lower grade of A star is A directly. So if you didn't get the A star, you will get A. The rest of the grades are good, but it depends on what are your objectives, what you are targeting. For example, do you want to join public university, national university? You want to travel abroad? It depends on you. But if you want to join a private university, you can check the requirements. If they take the grades from B and you got A, it's fine. You got higher than what they need. If you want to join public universities in your country, so you must make sure what are the requirements before you proceed and you prepare yourself for this, inshallah. Okay. Now I covered the intro within exactly 17 minutes. Okay, this is so fast, but I covered what you need to know, the content, the course content and everything. If you want to know more and more details, inshallah, for those who didn't attend the first trial class, I'm going to send you the link, okay? So you can watch it carefully, plus this session. So inshallah, you can know more and more about the course and the rest of the details, okay? Now, inshallah, we're going to move to a topic which is very simple and you always like it, all of you. So we will see now what topic we will take. And then we do some practice from the past papers and how questions will be in the past papers. Shabab, what do you know about factors? What are factors? What do you know about factors? If you want to participate, you can raise up your hand or just type the answer in the chat box. And what are multiples? And what's the difference between them? Okay, I'm seeing. Okay, no problem. Okay, Nirvana. It's fine. Right. Who want to participate? What do you know about factors? You forgot, I think. This topic is very simple, by the way. Yes, Ahmed, but you forgot maybe the definition. By the way, you will not be asked about definitions, Ahmed, but what we need to know is to know the concept itself, so we can properly solve in the next questions. And very good definition, excellent. Muhammad, do you want to say this in the mic? Okay, Muhammad now have the permission. Okay, you please tell me what are the factors?
Okay, so factors are two numbers which are either prime or composite that make another number.
They are multiplied by each other, yes?
Yes.
Excellent, thank you so much. Like what Muhammad said, he said two numbers, ya Karma, which are composite or prime. We're going to know what are composite and prime, but we do focus here in the British system on the prime numbers and not focus on the composite numbers. When we multiply them, we'll get another number. Like, for example, when I ask you what are the factors of 14, you tell me, teacher, I need to know what are the two numbers. If I multiply them, I get 14. So this is the definition Muhammad mentioned, which is I can multiply 1 by 14, two composite numbers, they give me 14. What else do you have? You have 2. 2 by 7 gives 2 and 7, they are two prime numbers, they give 14. Do we have anything else? No, 14 has no more factors. So what are the factors, ya Amani, now? Factors are the numbers which are multiplied by each other to give you a specific or a higher number, okay? So these are the factors. Type. Now, if I ask about the multiples, what are the multiples? Multiples are easier. What are the multiples? Mm. If you want to answer, you can use the raising up hand. I will give you the chance. Just try, even if it's wrong, no problem. What are the multiples? Good, great. Okay, you can type in the chat if anyone of you want to try. Okay, just let me say it quickly. Multiples are easy, Shabab. If, for example, you have, excellent, numbers. Yes, excellent, Hana. Ahmed and Hana, they have done a good job. Multiples, even there as well. Multiples, they are the answers of a timetable or the product of specific numbers. And for example, when I ask Karma, I tell her, what are the multiples of 7? She will tell me multiples of 7. So 7 by 1 is 7. 7 by 2 is 14. 7 by 3 is 21. 7 by 4 is 28. 7 by 5 is 35, and so on. So what are the multiples? They are the product, or they are the answers of a specific timetable. So if I asked Mariam Walid, Mariam, what are the multiples of 6, for example? Let me choose for you a simple timetable, because I don't want a complicated timetable, because I know maybe you forgot the timetable, not you, most of the generation. Timetable, or I need to know what are the multiples, the first 5 multiples for 6.
6, 12.
Okay, just wait. Don't be in a hurry. 6, 12.
18.
18.
24.
24.
30. 36.
Okay, thank you so much. So multiples are the answers of a timetable, yes? So multiples are more simpler, or they are simpler than the factors. So now we have known what are multiples, what are factors. Let me just give you a quick question about this, and then we will move to know what's the HCF, LCM, and then we're going to learn the new part of how we find LCM and HCF in a different way. Now, I will ask you to find, I'll give you a time to try this. We need to know what are the factors of 36 and 48. Yes, Ahmed, excellent. Very good definition as well. Okay, so whoever feels ready to answer this, what are the factors of 36? Raise up your hand, and I need someone else to do the 48. Okay, I will give the chance for Nirvana to answer the first one. Yes, Nirvana, please go ahead. What are the factors for 36?
46 is 6 multiplied by 6, and 48 is 6 multiplied by 8.
No, I need to know what are the factors for 36 only. Leave the 48 now. All factors for 36. What times what gives you 36? You said 6 by 6, yes? I think your mic is muted. Let me give it a chance. Yes, please go ahead. 6 by 6?
And 4 multiplied by 9.
4 by 9. Anything else? Can you start first with 1 times 36, which is more simpler?
Yeah.
And then think about something. Is 36 even number or odd number?
Even number.
So I have 2 times something gives me 36, yes? Since it's even. Will be 2 times what?
12 multiplied.
I will help you. It's 2 times 18 to get 36.
Yeah. And 3 multiplied by 12.
Excellent. 4, we just mentioned 4 by 9. What else do we have? 5 times nothing gives 36. So we have 6 by 6. We have nothing times 7 times 8. So these are the factors. So what are the factors now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, 36. You can write them in order, it's fine. Or you can write them not in order, it's fine as well. Thank you so much, Nirvana. I'm gonna take, okay, Hala, that's great, thank you so much. I'm gonna ask Habiba for finding the factors for 48. Ready, Habiba? Okay, ready to get the 48? When I cannot hear you. Still, there is no voice. Now, yes, I started to hear. Type. Still, there is a problem. You can type in the chat. Okay. I will ask someone else. Thank you so much because you tried. Amani, would you tell me? I'm waiting for your answer, Habiba. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
1 and 40. Should I start with 1?
Yes, start with 1. Start with the 1.
1 and 48.
Okay.
2 and 24. 16 and 3 and 16.
3 times 16. Great.
4 and 12.
4 and 12. Excellent.
6 and 8.
6 times 8.
And then there isn't any 7, so it's
yes.
max, 8 and 6.
We have no 9.
And, yeah, no, and then no 10.
So, oh yes, thank you so much. Now we have listed, thank you so much for everyone who tried. Thank you so much, Ahmed. Great job. So now we have the 36 and the 48 listed as you see here. What I will do is I'm gonna move to know what's the HCF and what's the LCM. HCF is an abbreviation for or stands for HCF. I need someone who didn't answer today. What's the HCF? Ritaj, would you tell me? Maybe Ritesh forgot. Sorry. Do you memorize what's the HCF, Ritesh? Well, we were in a long summer vacation and so on. Thank you so much, Ishabel. Great job, mashallah. Many of you, they answered correctly in the chat box. Type. HCF is abbreviation for highest common factor. So we're gonna know, Yahya, what's the highest common factor? Yahya, what does it mean highest common factor? Now we have known the factors, yes? So what does it mean highest common? So what should I do in this case now, Yahya? The question is, I said HCF refers to what? Yes, Yahya, go ahead, please.
Is the greatest number that is most repeated in the factors of the number.
Okay, the common means repeated in the factors, but we need which one of them? The
highest, yes, greatest one.
So now, if I'm asking you to find HCF for the 36 and 48, so what will be your answer?
For both of them?
Yes, for both of these numbers, because you must have two numbers together and then you find the HCF for them.
Okay, and it will be 12.
Okay, let's underline first the common factors. 1 is here and 1 is here. 2, 3, 3, and then 4. I need 4. What else? 6,
6, and 12.
Okay.
11, 12.
Anything else?
No.
Excellent. So what's the HCF? Which one is the highest factor of them?
Highest common. Yes, it's 12.
Thank you so much, Yahya. I would appreciate what you've done. Who else wanna tell me or who wanna answer this? What's the LCM? Excellent. Let me see who answered, so we get a chance. Okay, Yusuf, would you say this in the chat? Sorry, in the mic, and then you tell me what's the LCM for these two numbers, or how do we get the LCM? Okay, let me just give you the chance. Yes, Hayes. Would you tell me what's the lowest? What's the LCM?
The LCM is the lowest common multiple.
Excellent. So it stands for lowest common multiple. Okay. So would you tell me more? What does mean lowest common multiple? What does it mean? What should I do to get the lowest common multiple? Now, for example, do you have
I
the
don't
mic?
remember exactly.
Type. I will
Yes.
remind you quickly, and everyone pay attention, not for Yusuf only. Lowest common multiple, what does it mean? Let's read it from the end to the start. So what we need to know first is we need to get multiples for what? These two numbers, okay? How many multiples? Let's get the first 5 at the beginning and get the first 5 multiples. And then after that, I do check which one. The common, I take the lowest or the least common of them, okay? I take the least. So let's try a question. Before I move, does any one of you have a question in definition of factors, multiples, or how to find HCF before I move to the LCM? Any one of you have a question? If any one of you has a question, do not be shy, just type it in the chat, or you can raise up your hand. I'm gonna erase this board. I will start a question with what's the LCM for these two numbers? And then we're going to move, inshallah, to advanced way of how we get the LCM and HCF. And then I will show you how the questions they come in the exam, by the way. LCM, HCF, it most probably comes in paper 2. We need to find LCM for this one, 36 and 48. As we said, the multiples are the product of the timetable. So I can, Malik answered, so let me choose someone who will answer. Selma, do you mind answering? Or it's okay. I give you the permission. Let's find the first 5 multiples. The Selma for the 36. You're allowed to use the calculator. It's fine, because we don't know for sure timetable 36. Let's suppose what you will do, Selma, you're gonna list the first 5 multiples for the 36, and the same thing for the 48. So you tell me now, what are the first 5 multiples for the 36?
1 and 36.
36 by 1 is 36. Then 36 by 2 is?
18.
No, I need multiples.
Okay, okay.
36 by 1, by 2. 36 by 3 is?
108.
108. And then 36 by 4?
144.
144. 36 by 5 is?
280.
Okay, just let's stop here. I'm gonna get the first 5 multiples and then I will wait, but still we have many multiples. Type the 48, do the same thing for the 48. 48 by 1 is 48, and then?
By 2, 96.
Is 96.
And 144. By 3.
100.
144.
Okay, and then?
192.
190.
2.
Okay.
240.
Just wait here. We already have seen the common multiple. What's the common multiple between these two? And the least one, or the first one that starts to be seen to you?
144.
Excellent. So the lowest common multiple, or the LCM, is the first common multiple you find between the two numbers. For example, if I made it for you three numbers, I wrote for you 36, 48, and 15. What you will do? You will list multiples for the 36.
16.
Yes.
36, 48, and 16.
And then the 15, and then you see what's the common in the three of them. Yes?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So the LCM is 144. So just let me remind you very quickly, HCF is highest common factor. What do? You get the factors of the factors for the first, factors for the second, and then you choose the common between them. And then, I do see. Thank you so much for everyone answered. And I wish now it's clear to everyone. So the HCF will get the factors, and then what do I choose, Ibrahim? The common and the highest one of them. But the LCM, or lowest common multiple, you write the multiples, and then you choose what? The least, or the first one it appears to you. And this is very simple way, and already have learned this before. I'll just give you a quick question. You need to do it by yourself to make sure that it's clear. This method, the old method you have taken from the school, and then I will move to the new method, how we use the prime numbers in solving the questions. Okay, because inshallah I want to cover this point today. Find, look, HCF and LCM for both of them. I asked you to find both of them. For what? What are these numbers? I'm gonna write for you here. 15, 18, and everyone can now start working on these. Get first the factors, and then get HCF, then get the LCM. You have 3 to 4 minutes at most. Type. Let me choose someone who didn't participate today. Mariam Taha. Yalla, Mariam. Can you find the factors for these three numbers and then choose the HCF?
For the first question?
Yes, HCF for these three.
Okay, for 15, it's 1 multiply 15.
Okay.
And 3 multiply 5.
Excellent.
And then 5 multiply 3.
5 by 3 is 3 and 5. They are the same. Okay. So need to copy them. What about the 18?
For 18, it's 1 multiply 18.
Okay.
And 2 multiply 6.
2 by 6 or 9?
9. Right.
9. Yes, no problem. And then?
And then 3 multiply. No, wait. 3 multiply 6.
Yes. And,
right.
And what else? Nothing
and
else.
Nothing else.
What about the 24?
1 multiply 24. And 2 multiply 12.
Excellent.
And then 3 multiply 8. So?
3 multiply 8. Excellent. One more. 4
multiply 6.
Excellent. And we have nothing else. Now you have listed all the factors, and this is a very good job. What about the common factors, and which one of them is the highest? Common factors are what? 1,
2.
1. No, 2 is not. If you notice, 2 is not here. So you have what? 3 and
1.
Why
3.
there is no 2? The 2, because it does not exist here. It must be existing in the 3 of them. Okay.
Yeah. It's 3.
So what's the HCF? It's 3. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me take someone else to do the next point. And thank you so much, Chef, for whoever typed the answer in the chat. MashaAllah, very good job. Thank you so much, Miriam. Yalla, Tamara, start this question. LCM for 12, 15, and 18. Ready? Steady, go. Yalla.
Okay, Mr. For 15, it's 1 times 15 is 15. 2 times 15 is 30.
Start with the 12 first. 12.
Okay.
You can just tell me directly the multiples, I will list them. 12 and then?
Okay, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96, and 144.
Oh my God. Till where? Till me. What's the last number you read to?
156.
156. And then what about the 15?
For 15, it's 15, 30, 45, 60, 90.
And then?
120, 135, and 150.
And then 135. But wait, here is 105 first before the 120. I think here it's supposed 75, then 90, 75, 90, 105. So some
Yes,
gap.
75, 90.
Yes, yes. Type the last one you reached here was what?
135.
Tamam. Did you get the 10th, which is 150? But here for the 18. Type. Let me tell you something quickly so we can briefly finish this. Now you listed till here, you still didn't get anything common. And here, nothing common here. So you will keep finding multiples until what? You find the common between them. The multiple at the end, the least common multiple will be 180. By the way. So what you need to do in the multiples, you need, Mariam, to list, Tamara, list till you find something is common. And now I listed till here, nothing common. So I need to continue more. But inshallah, now we're going to do the easiest way. And this way may be time consuming during the exam, Malik, okay? So what we will do, we're going to take a one that may help us to finish, inshallah, faster. Yes, Farah, you would like to answer or do you want to add something?
No, I don't need anything.
But you wanted to answer, I think, huh? But now, let me give you the permission. But now, خلاص, you said, yalla, let's escape, صح?
Yes, I wanted to answer from before.
Okay, no problem. I will give you a chance in the next. خلاص, now you have known how do you find this. This is the regular way you have learned it before. So you're gonna list multiples. If you find nothing common, so continue listing until you find what? A one which is common. طيب. خلاص, we have known factors, multiples, LCM, HCF. Can we use the prime numbers to help us in finding this? Yes, and it would be way better. What are the prime numbers? From prime numbers, the numbers that have تمام يا جماعة, no problem. The best. Type prime factors, our prime numbers first. Let me know prime numbers and then we'll know the prime factors. What are the prime numbers? The numbers that can be divisible by only one and itself. Can be divisible by what? One and itself. Or someone else can say, Muhammad, what are the prime numbers? The numbers that they have two factors only. One and itself. Two factors only, one and itself. طيب, let's list what are the prime numbers here. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and so on. Okay, the prime numbers 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and so on. For sure, all of you knows and all of you know the prime numbers. Does anyone of you doesn't know this? Or anyone of you doesn't know this? Prime numbers. 5. After using the prime numbers, we need to know something is called the prime factors. Prime factors? Yes, prime factors. So instead of our, the first case, I was finding the factors. Now, ya Salma, I will find the prime factors. So the factors must be a prime. Okay? For example, if I told you 24, find the prime factors for 24. You will tell me, teacher, so I need what are the prime numbers that Tamara multiplied by each other? They give me 24. Tamam? What are the prime numbers? Not composite numbers, prime only. From this way, we are using two methods. One is called the tree method, and one is called the factorization method. I'm going to do both of them to find the prime factors, and then I will show you, okay? Prime factorization. Pay attention very well. Excellent, very good job. Some of you, they sent already the answers. But let's start with the tree method. Or let's start with the factorization method, and then I will do the tree method. Factorization. What are the prime numbers? 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and so on. Go check this number. Is this number even or odd, ya Mariam? Mariam Taha. This is even. So you start dividing by 2. 24 divided by 2. It gives what, ya Farah? 12. Still even. Continue dividing by 2. 12 divided 2 gives 6. Still even. Divide by 2. It gives 3. Once you have reached to this is an odd number. So you cannot divide by 2 anymore. Go to what? Move to the 3. 3 divided 3 it gives 1. Once you reach to the 1, so it means that 24 is over, has been factorized. Yeah, the 24 is a product of what, yeah, tomorrow? 2 by 2 by 2 by 3. You can do this on the calculator to make sure that 2 by 2 by 2 by 3 gives 24. You can check by yourself to make sure, because maybe in the exam you forgot something. Okay, Ritaj? Then you have Session-Yousef. If I want to do it in the tree method, Ahmed Tamer, if I want to do it in the tree method, how will it be? The tree method will be like this. You're going to do 2 branches. Okay? The left branch will be for the prime number. The right branch will be for the result. Okay, Salma? Yeah, now 24. It's even to be divided by what? 2. Circle the prime number. Do what? Circle the prime number. 24 divided 2 by it gives what? 12. 12 is still even. So do another branch. Divide by 2, it gives 6. Divide by 2, it gives 3. Once you have reached the 2 branches, including prime numbers, halas, it's over. One more time. If you want to use the tree, the left branch will be for the prime number. The right will be for the new result. 24 divided 2 is 12. 12 divided 2 is 6. 6 divided 2 gives 3. Once you have reached the 2 branches, including prime numbers, it's over. Halas. That has been done. So now, yes, they are both of them the same, and you can use whatever suits you in the exam. It's up to you, tamam? This or this. I do prefer this, by the way, and I do prefer this, but it's up to you. And then 24 will be what? Will be what, ya Muhammad? 2 by 2 by 2 by 3. 2 by 2 by 2 by 3. 2 by 2 by 2, it gives you 24. So now, did you know the prime factorization? How do we do it? Yes, I will give you a question for sure. So let me do another one in 2 different methods, and then I will give you a question. La, I cannot choose any number. I must go in order. It's better to go in order. Yeah, and this is even, so it starts with the 2. Keep dividing by 2 until what? Keep dividing by 2 until what? Until the 2 cannot be, this number cannot be divisible by 2. Then you move to the next prime. So if it cannot be divisible by 3, move to the next prime. So you need to go in order when you divide. So let me show you one example. But I will take a lengthy number this time, okay? I will take a lengthy number. The lengthy number will be 600, okay? I will take the 600. And I need to get what? How do you ask you to, sorry, wait, it's not 600. I will take 660 for example. How do you ask you, Yusuf, to get this question? They will ask you to write, they will tell you like this. Express 660 as a product of its prime factors. Okay, this is what they will ask you to do. Let me change the color. So now let's see how would we do this one. You're gonna start with the 660 like this here. Type 660. This one is even or odd? It's even. So I'm gonna start dividing by 2. I will do this one, okay? And then I will let you do question by yourself. Divide by 2. 660 divided by 2 gives 3/3. Still even. Divide by 2 again, ya Salma. Salma, would you continue with me? Salma Ramadan. Yalla. Now we made 660 divided by 2 gives 3/3. 3/3 divided by 2 it gives. You can use calculator, ya Salma.
Yeah, so 330 divided by 2 is gonna give us 165.
165. This cannot be the result.
Divided by,
Can we try
I
the
mean by,
3?
it's gonna be 55,
55.
and then divide by 5,
Excellent.
it's gonna be 11.
11 divided itself, it gives 1, yes? Because this is
Yeah.
a prime number. Excellent. So let's do the tree. Thank you so much, Salma. The tree, Ibrahim, it will be divide by 2, it gives 330. Divide by 2, it gives 165. Divide by 3, it gives 55. Divide by 5, it gives 11, and now it's over. Did we finish? No, we're not finished yet. What's required from me? To write it as a product of its prime factors. Yani 660 is a product of what, Ibrahim? 2 by 2 by 3 by 5 by 11. If you are not sure in the exam, you can do it on the calculator. Multiply 2 by 2 by 3 by 5 by 11 in the calculator. Okay. Type. Can I ask who would answer this? The ones who turned off the cam, يا شباب. Type. Let me ask Lana. Lana, can I use the indices in this part? Indices. What does it mean, indices? I will collect. Yes, Lana. Would you tell me how we use it? Yeah, now I'm having 2 by 2 by 3 by 5 by 11. How will it help me in the indices here? I'll just let me say this and then I will give you a question. You will know how to do it. How many 2's are here, ya Tamara? 2 2's, yes? So I can write it as 2a, 2 squared times 3. I have only one 3, it will be 3. I have only one 5, it will be 5. I have only one 11, it will be 8. That's all. So whenever you have any similar prime factors, collect them with the power, okay? Collect them with the power. And if you're having, for example, 2, 2, 2, 2, make it 2 power something. 3, 3, 3 power something, okay? And so on, according to how many ones they are here. Yalla, now it's your turn to do the question. Or any one of you has have a question? Does anyone of you have a question now? Well, it's clear.
Yes.
Yes, go ahead, please.
It should be 880. Divide 2, it should be 440. Then divided by 2 again, it should be 220.
Okay, it will be 220.
Then divided again by 2.
Yes.
Then again divided by 2.
Yes, it will be 110.
Then divided by 5. Then divided by 11.
Okay, now 110 divided 2, it will be 55 divided by 5, it will be 11, and then 11, it gives 1. So 880 can be expressed as what here, Malik?
Huh?
880 can be expressed as what? What times what? If I want to write it as product here.
2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 5 multiply 11 equal
Excellent.
880.
So can we collect these twos in one of them, 2 to the power of what?
2 to the power 4.
Excellent. Times 5 and then times 11. Yes. Thank you so much.
11.
Thank you. This is called the shape index form, by the way. Okay. This is called index form.
Yes.
To be aware. Amen. Thank you so much, Yaman. Farah, is it easy? تمام ماشي اوكي طيب